Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital and welcome to the channel as well if you're new. And welcome to this new video in which we will talk about altcoins, alright, what to expect. They've been relatively bearish over the course of the past week. Do we expect a further downturn here? Can we actually see a real dump, right? Like we saw, for example, at the end of July, or like we saw, for example, in June. We'll talk about that. So let's get right into it. Now, I must say that we're looking at the others chart right here. So that's basically the total market cap excluding the top 10. We will also take a look at the total 3. Something I don't very often say in these videos is that this is the total market cap, right? And at this point of time, a stupid amount of new coins with ridiculously high market caps are being launched. And those will be included in these graphs, all right? So the fact that we are right now at the same levels as the 6th of September doesn't really mean that much if in that period of time about $100 million of market cap, or at least a couple $1 billion probably of market cap has been added. So most likely, most altcoins that you're holding long-term, older altcoins, are trading below the 6th of September value they had. That's how it works, but still, these charts do actually give you a bit of a better idea of what altcoins are doing. It's just the best we have. And honestly, look, I've been very optimistic and I've been bullish about altcoins for the majority of September. At this point of time, I'm neutral, and I'll tell you why. First of all, we are seeing some more fundamental pressure coming into the market, right? So you can see that equities, for example, are pushing down. The Russell 2000 is pushing down. The volatility index is trying to make higher highs right here, which means that there's a little bit of unrest in the general financial markets, which is not something you want to see, all right? Altcoins are risky assets. You don't want the risk tolerance in the market to decrease, which happens when unrest is increasing. So fundamentally, there's reasons to be cautious. But if you just take a look at these charts, we've had a bearish breakdown right here below $312 billion. That was fine because we were still holding the daily trend. But now you can see that not only have we dropped down below the 7-day and the 30-day rolling VWAP, no, but we're also losing the daily trend right here. And that's not only on others, that's also on the total 3. Now, I must admit that the total 3 still looks a little bit better than others, right? So you can actually see that, yes, we're losing the 30-day rolling VWAP, but that's not over yet. And yes, we've lost the 7-day rolling VWAP, but that's not. But we can still reclaim that. That's not the end of the world, and we're still holding the daily trend. But the fact that I'm getting a little bit more bearish here, that I'm getting neutral on altcoins, is because the reaction so far has been weak. All right, and I must say that the volume we've seen during that move up on altcoins here in September was also relatively low. Like, this is in no shape or form the same as what we saw in July. So therefore, look, I'm neutral, because this looks bearish short term, and I have to be slightly bearish here on altcoins short term. We have a lot of news coming out though here Thursday and Friday, so that's going to cause a lot of volatility. And if that news is very good, which I'll keep you updated on, especially I'll probably make a new video this weekend on that. So if the news is very good, things can turn around. But so far it looks like short term we're going to be bearish, and then the fact that I'm more neutral rather than bearish is the fact that both others and total 3 actually do have very strong support levels not too far from here. Like, we are closer to a very strong support level than the local highs we made the 18th of September, right? So therefore, and then from there, I mean, if we get a good reaction there and if the fundamentals line up, maybe from there we can start another uptrend. That's something we'll see in the future. For now, I'd say be cautious, all right? Expect some more short-term pulling back. Expect some support soon right here at the yearly rolling VWAP, 90-day rolling VWAP, and the support level right here at $283 billion. If we get a weak reaction there, we can pull back even lower. But that's something like I said, for the future. For now, I think this is what you need to know about altcoins in general. And remember that there's always going to be altcoins that are stronger. There's always going to be altcoins that are weaker. Find the strong ones, all right? The strong ones can do well in bad times, and they'll do better in good times. But those are my thoughts. Thank you for watching, everybody. Keep an eye on the channel if you're interested in more of these altcoin updates. But for now, that's it. So thank you for watching. Take care, and bye.